Hello, I'm Oliver from Car Chat TV, and in today's episode, I'm supercar shopping. So I am here at Centurion Automotive to find the car of my dreams. I've got Ferraris around me, Aston Martin, Bentleys. I'm so excited. First things first, I need to have a chat with the owner, Paul, so he can tell me what options suit me best. Good?
Good, you?
We've got to do this now, wait, there you go.
Right, come in.
Let's go.
Where the magic happens.
Oh, you mate, show me. So I'm here with the Managing Director, Paul himself, of Centurion Automotive. Paul, thanks ever so much for your time today. Let's crack on with a few questions. Dance music or R&B?
R&B.
Nice, I like that. Ferrari or Lambo?
Oh, Lambo.
Big one. Audi or BMW?
Oh, Audi every time.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time.
Let's start with the name, Centurion. What does it mean? Who came up with it?
Okay, so basically, in the world of, I suppose, the extremes and being different, a Centurion, although they're a warrior and work as a team, a Centurion in its own right is strength. And a Centurion has to be perfect at what they do.
Okay.
And when you seek perfection, you never actually reach it, you never attain it. But you can always seek it, and
sure.
You know, ultimately that I think is where we needed a brand that said, we're not perfect, we never will be, but we'll have a really good go at it, and we'll do everything we can to give you more than anyone else. And that's all you can ask of a Centurion.
I like that's a great answer, Paul. So how did it all start? How many years have you been going?
So 15 years ago, started Centurion. Very, very basic, 16th century barn, half a dozen cars in stock. The reason I started Centurion is because I wanted to create something completely different to every customer journey that I'd had buying cars. Not to say there's any perfect way of doing it, but there's a way of doing it that involves creating a journey for your customer that they've never had anywhere else. And the idea is that once they've been on that journey and they've experienced it, every other journey and every other competitor pales into insignificance. It's about building relationships with our clients so that they're not buying one car from us. We are their go-to car dealership for the next 20 years. Okay,
I like that. So let's talk a little bit about that. So that's what makes you unique. So I'm here today, I'm supercar shopping. What level of service can I expect? I've already had the coffee and I like that. I want to know a little bit more about that. So what sort of level of service can I get as soon as I greet you at the front door?
Right, well the reality is that our main senses are visual, your hearing, your taste, your smell. So in effect, you go along the customer journey as if you were the customer.
Okay.
So we have to put ourselves in our customer's position. What do they want? What do they need? They certainly don't want salesmen shoving a car down their throat. So we have no sales whatsoever. We're about building relationships with our clients, building friendships with them. So when you come here, from the point that you either pick up the phone to us, you're talking to petrol heads, not sales guys. When you come through the door, left, right, backwards, forwards, wherever you look, there's beauty.
Yeah.
When you walk in, as you can see, the environment is designed to relax the customer.
Yeah, because, I saw the memorabilia. I like
that's it. It's all cool stuff, and it's important that the customer feels as if they can relax in an environment they're not used to, and that's I suppose the key here, that we want the client to go away having bought the car that's right for them. Yeah. Not the car that has the most amount of profit in, not the car that we feel is the best car for the customer. Yeah. Understanding the customer's needs, and the reality is if that car that they're looking at doesn't suit their needs, they're going to make that decision themselves. We're not pointing them in a direction. Yeah. So it's all very calm, relaxed, and like you're talking to your mates.
They're in control. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So the coffee thing, everyone's trained as a barista, is that correct?
Yeah, so again, everything we do is extreme and pushing the boundaries. So the reality is, when you come here, it's a one-off experience, so should the coffee. So we actually have, within the group, we've got our own coffee company. We roast our own beans, workshop coffee, so it made sense that everyone has the perfect training. And when we set out on this, I thought it would be easy, but no, coffee is a science. Yeah. And in a sense, it's pushed us to learn everything we need to know about making the perfect coffee, the same as we learn everything we need to know about clay bar mopping and polishing a car. If you do one thing brilliant, you should do everything you do brilliant.
I like that, fantastic. And the coffee is good. I'm not going to lie, it's good. So, what else do you do? Because I know you don't just sell a product how it looks, because I've seen a beastly looking Mustang out there with a body kit. So is that something that you guys do as well?
We like to make as many of our cars as possible individual to our clients or to us. So the reality is that we'll get something in, but we make it better.
Oh, I like that.
And it's like we often buy brand new cars and they come in and they have a clay bar mop and polish. We're making it better. We take a standard Mustang and we have minor conversions to major conversions. Certain things we won't play with too much. Sometimes less is more. So it might just be painting the calipers a beautiful colour to colour code with the body, dechroming a car, etc. It's down to the client. We will give them options and say to them, okay, you can make this car yours, it's unique. And if they want to do that,
that's cool. We
do it for them.
I like that, that's cool, because they might not know they want a body kit, but if you say to them, look, if it's something that you're interested in, something we can offer. Very cool. So what's next for Centurion, development-wise? Have you got your eye on something?
We're building a range of our own wheel collections, unique designs for us, body kits, etc. Specifically for the Mustangs and the Rangers. Again, we don't do things by half. We will dominate that marketplace. We'll have over 100 Rangers in stock. And again, the customers will be able to choose their colour combinations for their accents. The wheel types, we'll have 4 different designs. And the same with the Mustangs. Won't necessarily go as far with things like Ferrari or Porsche, etc. because they are the sort of thing that customers generally want to keep them as standard in a sense. Maybe minor alterations with colour coding. But with the Mustangs, some of the stuff we do is pretty sexy and appeals to the person that wants something unique to themselves. And we try not to replicate too much. We won't do a huge amount in the same colour combination. We try and mix it up. But a lot of the time it's the client's choice. If they want the roof rails aside, the colour of their favourite shoes, or the brake calipers the same colour as their favourite handbag, they can have it. The idea is we give the clients anything they want within reason, of course.
Everything they want. I like it. Well, I've already had a little walk around and I've got my eye on a couple of these beauties. So, is it okay if we have a little jump up and walk around some of these cars?
Of course. Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's do it.
Lovely. Right, Ollie, come and have a look at this one.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. So, I'm going to Monaco. I need space. I've got my missus, someone else. Talk to me about, this can be option number 1, I guess, so let's talk about this car.
Right, well I've got 2 options for you, but we'll start with this one. Now this one's just come in for clay bar mop and polish. Ideal car for Monaco. You've got 4 big seats, plenty of luggage space, 615 brake horsepower V12, 4-wheel drive, so you could do Monaco, then up into the Alps, maybe do a bit of skiing later in the year with it, so it's an all year round car in a sense. No need to change out your supercar into your winter car for skiing. You could use this for the entire season. The great thing with these is it was designed to go long distance in comfort. Now, a lot of Ferraris, a lot of Lamborghinis, they're great for a quick sprint, but the reality is you can sprint in this and it's in comfort with plenty of luggage room in the back. Ceramic brakes. This one's got a beautiful colour combination on it. It's got a unique colour. 30 grand's worth of extras. You're talking 95 grand, which in the scheme of things is actually not bad for a supercar that works as a 4x4 as well.
So true. I've got to say, I love the aesthetical appearance, but there's one thing. I need to hear this baby roar, so can we start her up?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm hoping the exhaust sound it's good. I mean, I'm going to be hearing that. Oh, the smell, the sweet smell of those fumes as well. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be hearing that in my dreams tonight. I'm going to be honest with you, whatever option 2 is, I don't think it's going to be able to beat this. I don't think you're going to get a better sounding car than what I just heard.
It's good, but you have to go to the other end of the scale. Remember, this is V12.
Okay.
So there's a completely different sound from a V8. A little bit more muscular. What I'm going to show you next, I think you're going to be surprised with.
Oh, I don't know, yeah, Paul, that sound was so sweet. Okay, Paul, so this is option 2. Talk to me about this fine beauty.
Right, so V8 instead of V12, 2-seat instead of 4-seat.
Yeah.
Just as much fun. Rear-wheel drive instead of 4-wheel drive. I would suggest if you go skiing in this, you do need some winter tyres.
Okay.
But on the road, plenty of brute grunt. So you can short shift in this. No more having to scream the engine. You can literally get up to 4,000 or 5,000 revs straight up to the next gear because the torque of the engine, although it's only 460 brake horsepower compared to the 615, 0 to 60, both of them are just sub 4 seconds. Okay. So on a drag race, maybe a fraction of a second difference. Pounds for pleasure, I think your girlfriend would probably prefer this. It's a slightly smoother drive, slightly more sexy in a sense. The Ferrari is a sexy car, but the wife would probably prefer to get in this and be driven around Monaco with the roof down. That's the only advantage of this.
Okay, that's true.
Down. But pound for pound, both of them sub £95,000 and...
So how much cheaper than this? Is it like tens of thousands?
This is 10 grand cheaper.
10 grand cheaper, okay.
And obviously newer.
Yeah.
So you are getting a newer, lower mileage car for your money. We've done a lovely conversion to this. We've made it unique to us. This is our gold edition.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah. So gold calipers, very subtle. Again, less is more. It's often the case. So we weren't sure what to do with the front end because this is normally a silver star, but we didn't go too heavy on the gold. So what we actually did is we painted it gold and we tinted the ceramic over the top.
Okay. Nice.
But a beautiful, beautiful, lovely looking car.
You know
real road presence.
You know what I'm going to say to you, Paul, don't you? Let's hear how it sounds.
Now this is where you are going to really struggle, I think, because the V12 has a unique sound. It is the most amazing sound, but this is low-end grunt.
Right, okay. Very nice. I like the pops.
Yeah. You will get that on the Ferrari as well, on downshift. The reality is that the pops come generally when you're in a higher rev range in the Ferrari than they do on this. So cruising in this with a little bit of popping at the back, very easy to do.
Very, very different sounds, isn't it? Great, different, deeper. It's time for me to make my decision, and I think I'm going to have to go with the Ferrari FF. Yes, the Mercedes is cheaper, but this has got more grunt. And actually, I just love the way this sounds. Huge thanks to Paul at Centurion Automotive for today, showing me the options, getting me my dream car. If you like the video, chuck us a like, comment down below what you would have chosen, and I'll see you on the next one.